Hey friends, I'm here in our new greenhouse at Groovy Plants Ranch, and today I wanted to talk to you about something that we're doing that is pretty unusual in the nursery trade. It's a thing that we put a lot of time and attention into, and it may not be as exciting as rare plants and super cool tropical stuff, but I think it's pretty exciting from a horticulture standpoint and from a sustainability standpoint. So what I want to talk to you about right now is a new push that we're doing here at the greenhouse for compostable containers. These are made from 100% post-consumer material. This is a fully compostable container, and as you can see, we've gone in pretty far. This is our first huge day of filling pots, so thousands of the plants that we have in this coming season are going to be potted in these compostable pots. While we're still utilizing plastic to house the containers, this plastic tray will get several years of life here in the production cycle. So what we're talking about here is not the total elimination of plastics at Groovy Plants Ranch. It's still going to be around for a while, and a lot of other growers are still going to grow in plastic. What we're talking about is a shift. We're trying to shift the way that we do things to have more options and be ultimately just reduce the amount of trash that you throw away at the end of the season. Here's our small size, and what a great little presentation. And here's a pot that you can, when you're done with it, tear up, throw in the garden, throw in the compost pile, and there's no trash. You're still going to see plastic pots at the ranch. It's just an effort to do things better. I mean, ultimately, there's still some crops that we're going to do best with in plastic, especially if they're long-term crops. And we still have inventory to move through, and if you keep bringing back those plastic pots, we're going to keep using them. So you're still going to see plastic. We want to use what's out there. Our goal is to do more and more of this to reduce the amount of this. We've been researching this for several years to bring something really great to the market. And what we have now is compostable pots all the way from our smallest size pots up to our biggest size pots. The wonderful thing about this pot is for our smaller size pots, this is 100% post-consumer material. You're going to take your plant out of the pot. You don't want to plant in this container because it will girdle the roots if you leave it in there long term. So you still want to take your plant out of the pot. Then at the end of the season, just rip that pot up, tear it into little pieces. You could scatter it around your garden, or you could put it in your compost pile and this will completely break down. Again, these are made from 100% post-consumer material. In our compost area, this is actually our new children's garden, and many of your poinsettias you all brought back are still here, yet to be tilled. We'll be tilling this all in soon, but here you can see one of these old pots, and you just tear these up, just spread them around. I mean, they break down really nice, and they'll compost beautifully. So it's a great option. Why throw it in the trash when you can throw it in the compost pile? We're very excited about our new compostable pots, and they're working out great so far.